Hello, everybody. We are so excited. I am here today with Whitney Port, and I'm sure you guys know her from the hills. I know that I do. She's a fashion expert. She's a beauty expert. She's a blogger, a podcaster, an influencer, and she's recently partnered with us at Young Living to spotlight how she's using essential oils and oil-infused products in her home for her self-care and for her family as well. So this year has been a little bit different for all of us, right? I mean, we've all been experiencing new types of stresses over the last like 8-9 months. And Whitney is going to share with us today some tips that she's been implementing for her self-care to help support her family. And we are also going to share with you guys a fun DIY as well.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here.
So Whitney, what have been your biggest challenges as a mom over the last like 8 to 9 months?
So I think the hard part is just figuring out the appropriate routine and how much time you really need for yourself versus how much time you need to be giving. Because I think it's really important to think about how much time you need for yourself because it's so important when it comes to taking care of your family. It's not something we can overlook. So I think at the beginning, I was sort of like all over the place and didn't know what to do. And it was sort of like this panic and we didn't know when it was going to be over. And so it was a little bit of like, how am I going to add some normalcy and some routine into my day? And so I started doing like these little sessions where once I put Sunny to sleep, like I would put a little bit of lavender oil in my Young Living diffuser and I dim the lights in my bathroom and turn on my salt lamp and like take a really long shower and have this half hour to myself where I could do like really some of my best thinking and also just a moment where no one was like had access to me, you know?
Yes, I love that because you can't give from an empty cup. Like you have to fill
No.
your own cup to help support your family and to help keep everyone else happy. I know I feel like if my energy levels are like my vibe is off, like I'm
Yeah.
not feeling it, like my kids pick up on that. Like they sense that and then they start to feel irritated or frustrated for no reason, even if I'm just giving that off. But
Yeah.
do you mind sharing with us some of the oils that you use as a part of your self-care routine?
Yeah. So I mean, the lavender really like is very soothing for me. It's very relaxing. I think it's really nice at the end of a long day. It's very comforting. And then I actually get bad headaches too. I like clench my jaw at night when I sleep. And so it causes like all sort of muscular tension here. And so I've been using peppermint oil to just like smell a little bit and put some on my wrist. And that really helps kind of just like allows me to take a deep breath and just helps relieve tension. And then I'm trying to see what I have here. Well, these are all the ones that we're going to be using for our fun DIY. But I also love eucalyptus. I mean, eucalyptus is also just like super fresh. And it kind of like takes me back to feeling like I'm in nature, which I think is really soothing during this time and we could all use a little bit more of.
And I feel like eucalyptus is like, smells like a spa too. Like we associate
Yes.
it with a spa and just our sense of smell is so powerful. Like even if we're just inhaling, whether it's lavender or eucalyptus or peppermint, our sense of smell serves as a channel to like connect ourselves to our inner systems and it can help evoke emotions before we're consciously aware of it. And so essential oils have powerful smells that can really just change the mood, change the environment in like any atmosphere.
It's so true. I mean, I actually learned that from working with you guys because we got the feather owl diffuser, that cute little diffuser for kids. And when I was working with you guys, you taught me so many amazing things. And one of them was that, you know, there's so much memory when it comes to sense and sensory. And that, you know, if we incorporated this into Sunny's nighttime routine, like then the scent of what he was smelling, like the diffused oil would trigger memories, like nice memories when he's older. So it's something that we've tried to not only incorporate into like my routine, but Sunny's too, because it's so soothing for him. And kids are stressed out right now too. And they're a little bit confused. And I think it's really nice to like, I don't know, treat them to a little bit of wellness too.
Yeah, like they need it just as much as us. Like their brains aren't as developed as us, so they need that security, that routine, like even more than we do. And I love that you're
So
using
true.
Feather. I love Feather.
He's so
Feather,
cute.
he's so cute. Plus, like, if for anyone watching that doesn't know what Feather is, Feather's a diffuser.
Yeah.
It's a humidifier, it's a nightlight, and it's a white noise machine, like all in one little cute owl. And it's just awesome. So I love
It's
that you're
really
using
cute.
that.
It's really cute. Sunny loves changing the lights, and the humidifying aspect of it is so great, especially right now and like when it's so dry outside. It's just a really nice addition to have in the kids' room, and it's like a cute little accessory too.
And it like helps them associate like positive sense with positive activities or routines. So whether you guys are sitting down and doing like affirmations or winding down after a long day, like our kids can associate those things together, and it can help them, you know, develop better like coping responses and responses to emotional things as they grow older. So I love that
It's
so much.
so true.
I'm so happy.
So true.
All right, should we start this DIY glow serum?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. This
I'm
serum,
so excited because I need it so badly. My skin feels drier than ever. I know, like I was saying before, just when this time comes and we're like, you know, showering constantly and like so focused on cleanliness, and it feels like we're constantly stripping moisture out of our skin. So I'm so excited to do this oil.
yes, yes, yes. All right, so for everyone watching, you guys can get a dropper. We both have droppers like this.
Yes.
Or you can use just, if you don't have a dropper, just use an old essential oil bottle. Like this is an old bottle that I took the label off of. And you can just repurpose an old bottle that you have. So these are just cute. I like these.
Yeah, I want to get that that label maker that you had.
Yes.
I have one of those I think, what is it called? Just those basic white and black labels, but I love the label that you have with the black and the
It's so cute. It's just a Dymo label, and it was literally like $10 on Amazon.
Oh my
And
God, I
it's
love
just
it.
tape. So it just prints this off on tape, and you can use it for any of your DIY. So I love using it for like my like laundry DIYs or my stain sticks. I just can easily just like type something out and pop it on with, and it's so simple. And it's,
Yeah, that's so cute. And it makes the packaging look so chic. And actually, even right now, I'm putting together holiday presents for like coworkers and family and friends and stuff. And I have all these bottles, and I feel like I can make little ones for each person, and they'll be so excited.
I'm actually, hopefully my friends aren't watching, but I'm going to a favorite things party tomorrow night. So it's like we're all, you bring like however many people are going. So there's like 5 people going. So I'm bringing 5 gifts of the same thing that are like my favorite thing. And then I'm giving it to all my friends. And so I'm giving them all this glow serum. So
I love that. I love that. I have secret Santas to do too. And I feel like I should just kill all the birds with one stone.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for a 1 ounce bottle, guys. So this is a 1 ounce bottle, which is 30 milliliters. You want to use like 45 to 80 drops of essential oil. So 45 is around 5% dilution, and then 80 drops is around 10% dilution. So I like to go on the side of using more oil, but if you have like more sensitive skin, use less oil. And you can always add more oils later to your solution if you decide that you want to. You can really customize it to your skin and your specific needs. So Whitney, what type of skin do you have? Do you feel like you have?
I would say I have like normal to dry. And it's starting to, you know, I'm 35, and so I obviously want to do anything I can to reverse any kind of aging, but I definitely need just like moisture in order to like maintain the skin tone and not have that crepiness. And that's also what I love about oils, because it takes away that kind of dullness.
I love that about oils too. They can really help support a radiant glow. So
Yes.
I want to briefly talk about like different oils that you can use for different skin types. So
Okay.
oils that you can use for like mature dry skin, essential oils that you can add to this, frankincense, helichrysum, myrrh, rose, sandalwood. Those are all really good at supporting like youthful, radiant looking skin. And so if you have that, like, if you want looking for that, you can use those types of oils.
Sorry, excuse me.
If you have more oily or blemish prone skin, some essential oils that you can add to your serum are oils like tea tree, lavender, geranium. If you are looking for a radiant glow, you can add oils like blue tansy and copaiba. And if you feel like you have really sensitive skin, use essential oils like lavender, geranium, or copaiba. So the best part about this serum is those are the drops total. So like 45 to 90 drops of essential oils total. And you can pick and choose like whatever you want based on your skin type. So that's the best part about this, is that you can just really customize it to your skin and what you want to use.
Amazing.
So
I'm so excited.
it's awesome. And then we also want to add a carrier oil after you add your essential oil. And so the carrier oils, we have different types that you can use, whether it's jojoba oil is really good for most skin types because it's really similar to the oil makeup of your own skin. So it's very good for like not causing breakouts, and it's very moisturizing. And rosehip oil is also a really good option for, especially like you said, where you are looking for something that's like really hydrating and it can support like anti-aging. And so rosehip oil is really good for that. So
and something calming too, something that's not going to, I mean, I don't have super sensitive skin, but also if I'm going to put this on my skin at the end of the night and sleep with it, I want them to be like, you know, I want it to be calming as well. So
it has a good scent, that's aroma. So let's make this. So
and explain to me a little bit more about the carrier oil, because I feel like that's something that for people, anybody that's new to getting into oils, or that's doing this with us, like for me, that was something I just recently learned about.
I am glad you brought that up. So thank you for asking that. Carrier oils are also from plants, just like essential oils, but they come, I mean, they come from the seeds, the nuts or different things, but carrier oils are not quite as small as essential oils. Like what makes the constituents that make up essential oils are really small. So like they just, essential oils just evaporate really quick. You can breathe them in and then you instantly smell that aroma. Carrier oils are a little bit bigger, where they're really gentle on your skin. They don't evaporate, and they're really like either moisturizing to your skin or nourishing to your skin. It's things like avocado oil, grapeseed oil, hemp seed oil, jojoba oil. There's lots of different carrier oils. People have different preferences depending on what DIY they're making, but they really help an essential oil go farther. So when we're using oils like blue tansy today, because we're making our glow serum, one drop goes a really long way. And so you can add in carrier oil and it helps that one drop cover more surface area on your skin.
Got it. Okay. That makes sense.
So let's make this. So let's show them. So you guys can grab your glow serum like this, grab your, I'm using a funnel, but you definitely don't have to use a funnel.
Okay, I was just going to say, I don't have a funnel, so.
But you can just drop your oils in. You do not need to have a funnel. I just have it that came with my thing. So
should we start with the carrier oil?
You know, I like to start with essential oils first, and then you top it off with your carrier oil, because then that way you don't add too much carrier oil. So like I said, I'm going to use around like 80-ish drops of oil. And I think what you talked about, Whitney, is your skin is a little bit more sensitive. So you probably want to use a little bit less than what I'm using on mine. So I'm going to use probably like, let's see, 15-ish drops of blue tansy. Or actually, I'm going to use like 20 drops of blue tansy because I love blue tansy. So I'm just going to drop it in here.
So maybe I'll use like 10 drops of it?
Yeah, use like 10 drops of this. You can use a dropper, like a pipette if you have one, but I just like to drop it in like this. And blue tansy, this has such a soothing, calming aroma, and it does wonders for helping your skin have like a youthful, radiant glow. It has skin cleansing properties. It can help reduce the appearance of blemishes, and it can moisturize your skin when you add it to a moisturizer, obviously.
It smells so good. I don't know if I've ever like smelled pure tansy before, like pure blue tansy before.
It is so amazing. It's so grounding, and I love putting it on before bed because I can just I just breathe in that scent when the serum's on my face. I just get to go to sleep to that. And it's
so relaxing.
It's so relaxing. It's so beautiful. Like that's like how I'd like to describe the scent, is beautiful. And then next we want to add copaiba. So copaiba promotes a youthful, radiant looking glow. I'm going to add like 20 drops to this. You can add 15 drops if you want to. There's not a right or wrong way to make serums. Like people get really nitpicky with like the amount of oil. Just go with your gut. Go with your intuition on how much you want to add, but there's no right or wrong way to do it.
So is there somewhere I can look to find like if I have a certain kind of skin, does Young Living have any kind of site or blog post or anything about how, like a bunch of different oils and what the purposes they serve?
We do. We have a wonderful blog. So if you check out The Lavender Life, it's Young Living's blog. It's a great resource for all things DIY, beauty, skin. So you can just go in there and there's lots of resources to look for what oils to use.
Amazing. Okay, cool.
And then frankincense. I'm going to add about 20 drops of frankincense. This is super powerful. It can help reduce the appearance of uneven skin tone. And frankincense has been used for like 5,000 years. Like this was used throughout Africa, the Middle East, and it was valued more than gold in ancient times. And it's just a really powerful oil, and it's nothing new, and it serves powerful properties for us too. So, and it's really good because if you are looking, Whitney, like for ways to like relax and enhance your meditation and just like enhance your self-care, frankincense is a really good oil to support like centeredness and grounding and things like that.
Yes. Sometimes I'll put a couple drops of this in as well. It smells so good. I love frankincense. Love it. Okay. So you're putting how many drops in?
I'm putting 20 drops in. So you could put a little bit less in if you want to. And you mentioned that your skin was a little bit sensitive. So after we add frankincense, I think it'd be good to add in a little bit of lavender too. You can't go wrong with lavender. It's just so versatile. It helps support skin cleansing. It can help reduce the appearance of blemishes. And it has just that signature calming aroma into it too.
Yes.
Add like 8 drops of this, 10 drops of this.
Okay, cool. So basically you'll put this on after you wash your face at the end of the night, and then you can just have that on as like your only layer. And then you can go to sleep with your skin feeling like it's breathing, but it's also like soaking in all of these amazing properties from the oils.
All of this goodness. Yes. And you are like the beauty expert here. Like you know, like, why don't you tell everyone how to apply a serum and when to apply a serum once we're done making this?
Yes.
Tell everyone, like, how to apply a serum and like where you can apply it and like techniques, because there's like different techniques to applying serum like with your fingertips, and so I think everyone will really want to learn more about that.
Yes. So basically, well, I just did all my essential oils, and then all right, now I just need to do, I'm using rose hip as my carrier oil.
So just add rose hip to just fill the rest of your bottle with your carrier.
Okay. Amazing. So, I mean, I love oils. I feel like there's really no other product out there that gives me the glow that an oil gives me. And I know some people may feel like it can be like sticky or it's maybe too heavy for daytime, but I think there are ways to incorporate it. See, like even for me, this oil specifically, I think is perfect just to wear at night. Like I was saying, just simply wash your face, maybe spray a little mist on, and then put the oil on and like really rub it in and give yourself like a nice little facial massage, whether you have like a jade roller or, or using your fingers, even just like really getting around the cheekbones and getting the eyelids, like making sure this area, obviously staying away from your eyes. But I think it's important to remember the skin around your eyes is also very sensitive and needs that moisture. So just like lightly around here, and then really just like being generous around here and going in like in upward motions. And never forgetting your neck and like your décolletage, because those areas are very important. But even during the day, sometimes like before getting ready for this, I put a little bit of oil in with my moisturizer before I put any kind of CC cream on. And I feel like, I don't know, sometimes because it's so dry out, I need like a little bit more oil, a little bit more moisture at this time, and my moisturizer doesn't quite do enough. So
I love that because it's so great, not only for your face, but like I've been not putting anything on my hands for like ever. And I've just noticed it lately as I'm aging and getting older. I'm like, oh my gosh, like my hands are aging.
Yeah,
like,
your hands are one of the first things to show you signs of aging.
And I have not been good at supporting my hands and treating them well. So after I put this on at night, I've been just rubbing the extra on my hands, and I can already see like a difference where my skin feels like feels a little bit more full, looks more glowy, it looks more even. And so I love that. Hands, I like how you said elbows, like back of the arms. The back of my arms get really dry at the winter.
Yeah, with those bumps.
Like,
And like also don't forget your knees and your heels, like all those areas that can get like a little crepey and need a little bit of extra moisture.
I love it. This is just like your skin love serum. Like your
I'm
glow
so
serum, your
excited.
skin love serum. It smells amazing, like you said, and it will like leave a slight blue tint to your face.
Right.
Just because the blue tansy is so potent. Like just it's diluted with carrier oil, obviously, but just one drop is like ink. Like you guys can see this. It's so potent. I love
Yeah.
it. I love that it's so potent, but it's very blue. So even when you dilute it, it still leaves like a little bit of a blue sheen on your face. Not very much, but a little bit. And once you let it dry before you like rub your face on your pillow, and
Right.
you're good with not staining anything. But I like
Okay,
it.
cool.
I like when I see the blue on my face because for some reason it like essential oils are clear. And so you, even though you know it's on your face, when you actually see the blue, you're like, oh wow, this essential oil is literally covering like my entire face. My face is just like eating up all of this goodness, and it feels so good.
And can you could I do this again without the blue tansy if you didn't want the blue tint? Yeah.
You can make it and swap out any oil that you want to. So if you don't have blue tansy at your house, just use frankincense or myrrh, or you can use oils like geranium or ylang-ylang, sandalwood. All of those are really good for skin and for supporting like just that radiant glow. So you can mix and match depending on what oils you like best. And so
Amazing. Oh my God, my living room smells so good right now. I'm so excited.
it's going to smell so wonderful. Well, Whitney, we are so happy that you were able to jump on with us today. Share with us some skin tips and your self-care tips. It was so fun to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh my God, of course. This was so much fun. I can't wait to use this and make a bunch. I'm going to get that label maker too. You'll have to email me the link for that.
I'll send you the link. It's like $10 for the whole
Oh my
thing.
God, amazing.
So cheap.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for having me. This was so fun.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.